Hello, BookTube. Well, we reached the end. This is day 7, the final day of BookTube-Athon 2016, and it's been a blast. I've had so much fun watching all the videos and also making my own and participating in this thing. One of those classic events that just serves to bring out the best in BookTube. And uh, it's one of those things where we owe a large vote of thanks to one person. So even though she will never see it, I thought I would encourage you all to offer that vote of thanks to Ariel Bissett for the huge amount of energy and enthusiasm that she poured into this week of events. I, of course, didn't do any of the video challenges, uh, the the filming challenges, making books into a domino row, uh, telling a story through titles, that sort of thing. They were a great deal of fun to watch, but they require editing skills, which I do not have. And they also, not to be a buzzkill about anything, I won't harp on it too much, they also require that you take a huge amount of time out from reading in order to do them. And I'm just not willing to do that. So even if I had the editorial skills, I doubt very much that I would have sunk an hour and a half into setting up a domino row of books and filming it and then editing it. Doubt very much that would have happened. But I can certainly appreciate the spirit in which that challenge was, and those challenges were put forward, because everybody seemed to be having so much fun, which is the whole point of the thing. And the challenge for this 7th day is a cumulative one. It's to have read 7 books for the BookTube-Athon, and I did. From midnight on the 18th until just now, I read 21 books. So I meet my 7-book quota. And I wanted to show you, I have my trusty iPad here, I wanted to show you 3 highlights, 3 of the books of those that I really liked and that I recommend to you. The first one is this one, Mark Thompson, A Traveler's Guide to the Solar System, which is just exactly what you would expect from the cover. It's his popular science overview of what we know about Earth's solar system, the planets, the asteroids, the magnetic field, the sun, just told in a wonderfully engaging way. It might be a little simple for science wonks, but it's the perfect gift for the beginning science wonk, if you know one of them. And then the next one was this, I Contain Multitudes, by Ed Yong. Rather grotesque reading, but unavoidable. It's about the microbe colonies that live inside the human body, all over the place inside the human body. It turns out that the microbe colonies that colonize your eyelashes have nothing to do, no connection whatsoever with the microbe colonies that work in your pancreas or that in your teeth or everywhere. We are essentially gigantic roaming free ranges on which microbes feast. It's absolutely fascinating. It'll make for an uneasy night's sleep the day after you finish it, but well worth it. Also for the science wonk only. This one gets a little more technical, so you could, even if you're a science wonk yourself, you could read this with great profit. And the last one was pure indulgence on my part, but it was new. It's newly repackaged. It's this. It's the first Doctor Strange omnibus from Marvel Comics. Obviously, trying to jump on the hype for the new Doctor Strange movie starring Benedict Cumberbatch. This is just the first glorious run of Doctor Strange, when written by Stan Lee, drawn by Steve Ditko, accenting the strange, accenting the weird. In later incarnations of this character, he became a boring Lothario or a standard superhero, but usually he's retained a weird individuality of his own. He's one of the more refreshing Marvel comic characters to read about. I have, of course, read all of these issues. For God's sake, I've practically memorized them. But this is a new cover. It's a new hardcover binding, and it's just... it was necessary to have. Especially since I realized when I was reading them, the justification that I used when I was reading them is that I have read these issues so many times. I think they're so well done. I've reread them for pleasure many times. Now, in any other kind of book, fiction, nonfiction, poetry. If I could say that about a book, I've read this so many times, I would want to own it in the best edition that I could. Hence my decision. I know it's kind of flimsy, but there you go. Those were some highlights from my week, and I'd love to hear highlights from yours. I'd love to hear your BookTube-Athon experiences, whether they take the form of books that you've read or things that you've watched or experiences you've had filming. I'm sure that we'll get lots of those videos. And I can't wait. What fun this was. I look forward to next year, BookTube-Athon 2017. Who knows where we'll all be then. But anyway, thanks again to Ariel Bissett and all the rest of you for participating. This was so much fun. And I'll see you soon, BookTube. Thank you.